Happy Tuesday, week 4 material studies. You are going to be finishing up your stained glass project with creating 2 different designs, okay? You're going to do an abstract design and you're going to do a realistic design. So let's go through it. Here we go. All right, like I said, you're going to do one abstract. I want you to think more of a quilt square. Very simple quilt square design. So I do one at square shape, and then you're going to do one realistic design. Abstract, if you're not sure, that's when I say abstract, I just want lines and shapes, and I kind of like want geometrical too. Triangles, trapezoids, rectangles. Don't get into the circles or anything like that. Keep them angular line type shapes, okay, when it comes to straight lines designs. All right, so you're not representing anything. I shouldn't recognize anything in it. It should just be geometrical abstract. All right, your second one is going to be realistic representational. So with that one, I want to see what it is. I mean, if it's a flower, I want to be able to tell it's a flower. If it's a lion head, I want to be able to tell it's a lion head. All right, but again, you got to keep it simple. So I want you to think of color book designs when you're designing this realistic design. All right. Abstract quilt square designs, keep it simple, keep it geometrical. All right, these are all examples of basic quilt squares. We've done these in the past. All right, I don't want you to get more than 20 pieces. All right, sections. So remember that. I mean, you can if you want, because you're actually not going to be cutting all this out in glass. But these 2 down here at the bottom 2 examples, there's a lot of pieces in there. If you want to do a design like that, that's great. But I would keep it more simple like the ones on the top. All right. So geometrical designs, please use a ruler or a straight edge. I don't want to see some nasty little curvy wavy lines. I want you to really take your design seriously when it comes to your abstract design. Okay, and then I want you to color code it. All right, I want it colored in, be it with crayons, color pencils, however you can. This needs to be color coded. All right, and I want you to think about a color scheme. All right, you've done color schemes in the past. You've all had art foundations. So you know you can do primary color schemes where it's just red, blue, and yellows. You can do an analogous cool colors where it's all blues and greens and purples. You can do a complementary color like the one on the bottom where it's greens and reds, and pink is a red, is a tint of a red. So you can do complementary schemes. So be creative with your color scheme, all right, when it comes to your abstract design. You should know the definitions of all these words: analogous, monochromatic, complementary, triad, neutral, split, complementary. If you don't, you need to go get your background knowledge and some old notes and look them up, all right? Because I'm going to go on the assumption that you do know what these mean, right? Now for your realistic design, okay? Keep it simple. Keep it like a color book design. Again, you don't want to go with more than 20 pieces, maybe 30 pieces when it comes to this, all right? When I say pieces, think of it like a puzzle, you know, each section, right? So again, it's realistic. I can tell it's a lighthouse. I can tell it's an iris. I can tell it's a sunrise or a sunset, all right? And you're not sticking with rigid, straight, geometrical lines. It's more curved, more natural, okay? Now, if you have a photograph of your animal or dog, you can trace over it, put another piece of paper on top of it, go put it on the window, use your window as a natural light box, and trace over the contours and then section them out, and then like a puzzle, and then you have a really cool stained glass design. All right, so if you want to do that for your realistic design, go for it. All right, trace it and simplify like a puzzle. With that, I want it color coded as well. I want to see which color scheme you're going to want to use, and I want you to get it color coded. All right. And again, you should know these color schemes. So, finished. color both of them. All right. Make sure you tell me on your piece of paper which color scheme you selected. So I want you to say analogous cool colors or complementary. So write that down below each of your designs or on your design as to which color scheme you have selected. I don't want to have to play guess the color scheme. All right, when I see your photographs, I'll take points off if you don't have it labeled. All right. And this is a finished piece. It's primary colors, really faded amber, yellow, and then you got your blues and your reds. I'm really sad that we don't get to actually make two pieces this year, but again, maybe next year if you're back, you can do something with me after school or something like that. All right, so two designs, color schemed in and labeled. All right, all good. See ya.